acting is listening. But I think for me, writing is listening too. I spend a lot of time listening to what my characters are trying to tell me about who they are.
And then when I wrote it, I was trying to almost create a person who is more brave than I had the ability to be, who is more wildly herself.
One might think is improv.
Yes.
Like Kenneth Lonergan, his writing does not sound like writing, but it definitely is writing. It's not in a random rhythm. It was almost like conducting an orchestra. There were actually times when I'd say, and begin, and then I'd hear all the lines come at me because it was like I wanted to hear certain words poke out, and I wanted it to sound like how sisters talk. Yes, okay, and
I do hope that
use that improvisational impulse, and then you set it, and then you make the thing. I think you can tell more clearly when you see it. You would think these people were making it up. And in film, you can never totally get that because people know, well, the filmmakers have watched this a million times. They've cut it, they've chosen where the edit points are, they know what it is, so this can't really be a mistake.
Specific device that playwrights use a lot, Carol Churchill uses it, Tony Kushner uses it, this device of the slash to indicate overlap. Sort of don't make, and then there's a slash, fun, and then Laurie's I'm not. So the word that overlaps is fun and I'm. So don't make I'm not. Like that's sort of the way it's supposed to sound. It's something that I find really useful because if you want to specifically hear certain words, but you like a controlled cacophony, it's very helpful because it allows me to, especially with the group scenes, treat all the actors like an orchestra.
I mean, in Francis says, I like things that look like mistakes. And I would say that is the closest thing to me having a mouthpiece.